is bigger than what we see, and hidden gems are waiting us to discover. This is the iceberg, and this is how we can see the upper surface of the iceberg. So have you ever felt that the most common Vietnamese English fairy tales we most often heard, famous figures we update every day, or well-known cultures surrounding us are just a small fraction of what's truly out there, the enormous world? Hi everyone, I'm Jia Long, 11th grader from Fashion High School. And for me, that feeling that the world holds so much more than what immediately appearing is not just a passing thought. It's a driving force showing how I see the world. And I want to share with you today at TEDx is that the exciting journey of discovering these hidden gems, and in doing so, finding and embracing our own unique color is truly free from the social traps of following the crowd, following the herd of the social trends nowadays. So the question is how I can find out my own path to be unique. So brief about myself. Being in an English selective class has opened my eyes to the world, to do many research and interviewing societal nuances from a very young age. And it helps me a lot. I learned so many things, interesting things on Wikipedia page, even simple things about the apple or the clothes that my uncle gifted back me in the 2nd grade, with great deal of countries, with great deal of so many cultures, has sparked myself a curiosity, a seed for my independent thinking and passion for learning. So the first step here is we have to gain the passion for learning, discovering. I realized that our world is so immense and the world gives so much more than that. However, almost all of us are chasing the trends, try to be blend into the social trends, and that may lose our individual identities, lose our own colors. Take music for example. I want to ask all those would-be leaders here at TEDx, what are your favorite music genres? Is everyone here a Swiftie, Taylor Swift fans? Yeah, oh my gosh, me too. So when asked about music genres to youngsters, most of them gonna respond immediately that their favorite music are US, UK, or K-pop. But for me, besides being a Swiftie, find myself drawn to Q-pop, the letter Q in the alphabet. Does anyone know Q-pop stands for? So it might be really novel, doesn't it? And yes, Q-pop simply stands for Kazakhstan pop music. Yes, Kazakhstan! Kazakhstan, #1 country in the world. And so delving into Kazakhstan culture has opened myself a different view of the world, because it's a hidden gem and it unfortunately flies under the social media radar. And from learning those unpopular beauty, I have come up with so many ideas and found out many things interesting, like this rare footage of President Ho Chi Minh in Almaty, Kazakhstan, in his trip to the Soviet Kazakhstan in 1959. And this is our relations between the two countries nowadays. And this June, I'm really thrilled to be the representative of my school to be in this opening a new direct flight between the capital, Astana, to our city, Da Nang city. And so I come with step 2 of being unique. So after gain our passion for learning, we try to dive deep into our that unpopular hobby, discovering unpopular things and beauties. So after diving into deep about Kazakhstan with amazing nomadic culture and Islamic facts, custom, and their own unique perspectives, I drawn myself an ideas for business about Islam. So we can see here, this is a Holy Quran, the central book in Islam. And observing the growing amount of Muslim tourists to our city, coastal, beautiful city, Da Nang, I have come with the idea of the website dedicated to halal guide for Muslim tourists. In order to gain the economic growth in our city and to adapt the demand for Muslim tourists all around the world, not only in Kazakhstan, but also Malaysia, Indonesia, and Arabian countries. So this step I call it connecting the unexpected dots. The dots here are the ideas. This is what I learned, and this is what I serve to make it practical ideas in our social life. So if you want to learn and adapt your ideas and experience you learn at your home in a four-wall room, and to be practical, you have to observe the surrounding, see the surrounding social need. Simply just see the need and connect it with each other. It's a mix with a nice and unrealizable idea, and it made me like popular and with unrepresented brainchild among the peers. So now you may come with that if I'm gonna be different and be unique, or am I gonna be a weirdo? The answer is that I'm not telling you to assure away your collective hobbies with others and blend into the society. We can get into this with the balance, like we can have the hobbies with the collective and also have our own unique interests. Like I'm so keen on film music, rap music, and I also found I found my unique colors and finding our individual interests about Kazakhstan, Islam, and many business insights. So step 4 and 5, reflect and introspect. Reflection is simply you can gonna do totalist or reflect quietly and contemplate quietly at your home, at your house, and to gain what interests and hobbies resonate with you the most. And then you're gonna introspect yourself. Simply look inwards, your body, your soul. Do you really like these hobbies? And do you want to continue develop these hobbies and making it to be practical ideas? Okay, so now I'm gonna conclude our 5 steps, step by step. First, initially we have passion, of course. Passion for learning and discovery. And then discover the unpopular things and beauties. If you worry that you don't gonna get anything from the world, don't worry, because the world gives so much more about that. You're gonna find it easily. And then connected those unexpected dots, like Holy Quran with practical lessons and halal restaurants for my business. And then eventually reflect and introspect. Simply quiet reflection and contemplation are really a powerful tools. Okay, now I want you, those leaders here, those TEDx audience here, I want you to open the eyes more to the unpopular beauties, because unpopular beauties also have their own hidden gems, but are unfortunately shrew away from the social media. But when we dive into those unpopular, we become a different person from others. For instance, when we read different pages from the book, different from others, we have a different mindset. And that's why we can come with innovative insights that does not relate with each other. And I do know and sure that nowadays youngsters are the base to the success is really challenging for youngsters. I have met this poem in Valentine's Day after my midterm exams with a lot of hardships. And then I call this the stories of diamonds. Diamonds here are all of us. Diamonds are the way we want to be shine. We want to be dug out from the service and get the plans from others, get the success. So covered in dirt, head to toe, never give up, started being tough. In came the spark, encouraged as ever, fighting opponents and winning gold, applause and fame everywhere. Just a diamond in the rough, waiting to be dug out, exciting and dull every day. And that is all my speech. Thank you. Let's shine as a diamond.